If you're going to do your Mr. Stick comic or whatever stick figure you decide to use for your parts of speech, the first thing that you want to do is fold your paper. So you don't want to have it vertically, you want to have it horizontally like this. So the first thing you want to do is take the edges of your paper and just kind of fold them to the edge, just like so, as close as possible. Then just take your fingers and slide or crease the other edge so it's folded in half, like that. Fold your paper in half again. Just going to make sure that one edge meets the other. Then go ahead and smooth it down. Fold one more time, just in half, just like this. And add a little bit more force. And when you unfold the paper, what's going to happen is you'll notice that you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 separate sections, and you need to make an 8-panel comic, so this is going to be perfect for you. Now, hopefully you've already decided what part of speech you're actually going to focus in on. For the purposes of this tutorial, I'm going to use adverbs. In the first panel, what I'm going to do is go ahead and write in my part of speech for my title. Adverbs. Do a little fanciness. Could have done bubble letters, but I'm liking this right now. So I'm going to call it adverbs, colon, a little stick girl comic. And then, of course, you want to add your name, and I'm going to add mine by Mrs. Shepherd. Voila. So let's talk about technique, because we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 panels to go until you get to the end. Essentially, the purpose of this assignment is to show your figure demonstrating their knowledge of whatever part of speech you chose. So I have one that I have in process that I'm going to show you that I've already started working on. Now, as usual, you need your pencil, you need your thin black marker, and you need a set of coloring tools, which I happen to have handy. The rule of thumb is you first use pencil, then you outline, and once you've outlined, then you go ahead and color. So as you can see, I already went ahead and started the first 3 panels of the comic. I'm doing a little stick girl, and so I had my little figure there. As you can see, I went ahead and started my second panel. The sun shines brightly. So what I can do here is go ahead and finish outlining with thin black marker. And as you can tell, the adverb in the sentence that I used, I'm underlining just to show that I understand that that is an adverb. Also take note of how, even though I'm not giving a very, very detailed background, you still want to add a little something, something there, just so that your comic looks more well-rounded and looks a lot more creative, a little bit more pretty. Now the third panel, I want to show you a little technique for doing your actual word bubbles. So once again, for each panel, I'm going to go ahead and show an adverb in use in the sentence. But you want to make certain that your words and the little word bubbles aren't so small that they can't be seen. So for this one, I'm going to focus in on this flower, and I'm simply going to write the flower grows slowly. Slowly being my adverb. So I'm going to write big enough for it to be seen by any person who's reading my comic. Once I've written this sentence and it's nice and big, then I go through and I add my little word bubble around it. And subsequently, I go ahead and put in my sun, my little flower background, or excuse me, my little cloud background, and I underline the part of speech that I'm focused in on. And then, of course, once you've done that, you can always go through again and process, outline what needs to be outlined, color what needs to be colored, and you simply repeat the process in whatever creative way you choose to finish up your actual comic. So once you know your part of speech and you have your examples kind of in your head for that, and once you have your stick character, be it a stick dog or a Mr. Stick, or in my case, a stick girl, and you have your coloring tools, your thin black marker, and your pencil, and you folded your paper appropriately, then you are ready to do your Mr. Stick or stick comic for your parts of speech. That's it. Good luck, and looking forward to seeing a very beautiful final product from you.